Hello YouTubers, Rick's RC and more here. Uh, if you're a subscriber, or if you've been following my channel or whatnot, you'll see I had an unboxing video of the Sherman M4A3 105 millimeter howitzer RC tank by Heng, 1/16 scale. I've had it for a little bit now. I've got most of the accessories on it. There's a lot of accessories. You can two-side tape or glue or whatever you want to do here and there in the tank as well. I still haven't decided what all I'm going to mount. But as far as your basic accessories, all your tow hooks and whatnot, all of that stuff I've put on there. Over here where the tools are. And the tools are all pre-painted by Heng. They come like that. You just gotta mount them. A lot more detail. Saves you the hassle if you're not into painting. If you want to go ahead and paint them a different color, that's entirely up to you. This version I got off of RC Dynasty off of eBay. It's the same seller that I bought my M26 from. So of course I got the metal tracks with this guy as well, and the metal drive sprockets and idlers. It also has a metal barrel. I believe it's I think it's aluminum. I think it's just your airsoft barrel. This tank has such a short, snub-nosed barrel on them that they don't bother putting a plastic barrel over top to give it that extra length or anything, because it's not needed. I've got a lot of enjoyment of all my Heng tanks. I have another video that I'll be posting of this newest version with two different sounds updated. One particular sound is more German Tiger 1 sounds. The other one is more of a newer style tank sound, where you can hear a turbo spool down or a wastegate kind of go if you go full throttle and let off quickly on your controller. I actually have that sound running on this tank. I prefer the full throttle. It's got more of a sound of a Sherman tank, I feel. But you can switch it back and forth very easily. I still have decals to put on this guy. I just haven't decided where and how many I'm going to put on there. I've put a few on. The only downfall I have found as far as this tank goes is with the new 2.4 gigahertz system, you can no longer disable your airsoft. Generally, look at this hatch up here. You would have your on-off switch there to disable your airsoft. They no longer have that option. You can't disable it. You basically, if you want to simulate fire your cannon, you're activating the airsoft mechanism. So you want to make sure you don't have any BBs in there if you're playing around the house and you don't want to shoot anybody. Not that they would hurt a whole lot, I don't think, but just a little heads up that you can no longer disable that. As I showed in the unboxing video, the controller is basically the same except for your little buttons up top for your cannon fire, or your bolt shooting as it says there, and your machine gun sound. And then the switch sound effects used to be your gunfire and your cannon. If you push the K and then the G, that's when it switches sounds. But if you actually push your cannon fire up here and then your machine gun, it'll also switch the sound if you want to just toggle it that way. Either way. Everything on the tank seems to work good. The only thing I found with the Sherman is getting the smoke oil in these is actually quite challenging. You got to put the tank pretty much 90 degrees vertical because your exhaust ports are way down underneath here, and they're very narrow little ports. I don't know if the camera's going to pick them up or not. Yeah, as you can see them right there, that's where you got to put your smoke oil in, right by my thumb over here. And yeah, it can be quite challenging to get the smoke oil in there, even with the little tubes and necks on there. But other than that, it's been a good tank. I've had a lot of fun with it so far. Like I said, still going to be adding some detail to it. I've got the metal tracks on it, which just way better traction over obstacles if you're like doing a little bit of crawling or whatnot with the tank. Again, I had the plastic tracks on it to begin with, and especially with the contact angle being so upward on the Shermans, it just the plastic tracks would just slip, whereas the metal tracks, you got that weight there. They seem to like dig in, grab onto something, and away you go up and over. But yeah, if you're in the marketplace looking for a tank, definitely give the Heng long tanks some thought. Haven't had any issues with the quality. I've really been impressed by the quality and the detail. So I hope this video helps you out. There'll be some more videos coming of it running, and like I said, I'm going to post a video of the two different sounds available on the new sound cards, so you can give them a listen and figure out which one you like best if you have one of these tanks or you're getting one. Okay, that's my review, and everybody have a good evening.